the top again.
I can't take it anymore.
If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Well, here we are, match 6 of the evening. Rico, what do you think about this one?
Are you good? Good. Well, Mike Cobb taking his precious time getting in the ring.
Well,
He's just making y'all wait. That's it.
well, we got a visitor at the table. I don't know why he's over here.
This is interesting.
He got some problem with something that you did, Tim.
The show's here, Tim. The heck is that?
That's Rusty. That's Rusty does that. He had surgery this week.
Listen, all of the typos, my opponent not showing up.
I'm not sure what Xavier Michaels is doing out here, but
Okay, next show I demand my belt, and if he's not here, he forfeits it.
you gonna stand for that, Tim Miner?
I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna just sit.
You scared of him, aren't you?
I'm not scared of anybody.
You didn't say anything until he left.
This one should be a good match here.
Oh, yes, it definitely is.
They're taking on Mike Cobb. Well, Mike Cobb's going to check Austin Harris, make sure he's not.
Yeah,
carrying.
Austin's got something up his sleeves. I know. If I was Mike Cobb, I'd check him too. You think you can really trust Austin in a match like this?
I don't trust Austin in any match.
Yeah, so I'd check him too if I was him. I mean, Larry Cooter's making this long-awaited return. He's been gone for, what, 4 months now?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, these are two savvy veterans, Tim. This is going to be a really good match. Both of them are trying to outmaneuver the other. I mean, both of them has at least 15 years experience in this business, so, I mean, both of them know exactly what they're doing. Larry's just a little bit bigger than Mike. See, there's that savviness.
I think Mike might be a little bit more agile.
Oh, he's definitely a little bit more agile. So he's going to have to go to the skies a little bit more, and Makuda's going to have to keep him down. You know, Larry's not all about that quickness. He's not all about the, running around and jumping and all that stuff. He's more about just straightforward pounding ground.
Go behind by Larry Cooter. And now Mike Cobb reversal. Some technical wrestling taking place in the ring.
This won't last long. Pretty soon they're gonna get to throwing the fist here soon.
Sort of some high speed wrestling type there.
I don't know if Larry can. That's not Larry's game with Mike Cobb. I mean, he's bigger, but he doesn't want to be on the ground with Mike Cobb. Larry prefers to be on his feet while Mike's on the ground. Mike Cobb with the go behind. Larry with the grabbing the leg. Now he's going to go to him in a modified figure 4.
He's going to make it to the ropes.
That's one way to keep him down. You start to take out the legs. Larry Cooter playing to the crowd, trying to get the crowd.
He pulled his britches.
Huh?
He said he pulled his britches.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Austin would have seen it anyway. No, Mike cannot do a test of strength. Don't do it, Mike.
Are you saying that Mike doesn't have the strength to do it?
He's not as strong as Larry, but Mike needs to use his quickness on Larry. But I'm pretty sure he's got some up his sleeve for doing this.
Oh, he's going to turn it around here.
Mike getting backed into the corner. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Monkey flip. Mike's not used to getting tossed around the ring like that. Oh, now Mike's claiming that Larry grabbed his shirt. What's Mike looking for? I mean, Mike.
Fans come over and shut their mouth.
He needs to take his eyes off the crowd and put them back on Larry. That's where the problem is. I mean, he's not in the ring. He's not in the ring with a small guy. I think Larry's probably tired of playing around. Irish whip by Larry. Mike with the reversal. Tilt-a-whirl by Larry Cooter. Oh, Larry's fired up now. I mean, I think I may have been wrong. Larry's right now the more agile of the two. Kick. Oh. Larry
breaks the count.
Mike's a little dazed at the moment. Mike's begging for Larry to back off. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
Oh. That's really not feeling good to Mike.
He just opened a can of worms, you know what, on him.
Oh, he definitely is. Mike's screaming timeout, timeout.
I think Austin saying, do you give? Do you give?
What's Larry hanging on to the security for? It's not like he can do anything to help him out. Is this your other fan club member? Mike Cobb with finally get back on his feet and knock Larry down. He's trying to get his wits about him. Now with trying to choke the life out of Larry Cooter. Knee to the back. And now Mike, now he's feeling he's back in control. So now he's back to showboating.
Oh, he raked him in the eyes.
But what are you going to do to solve the No Limit Pro problem, Tim?
Well, wait a second. Earlier you were telling me it wasn't a problem. Earlier you were telling me it was not a problem.
You said it is a problem. I mean, they're just going to take over. And I'm not sure you can stop them. Oh, kick to the side of the head. Larry's draped across the ring apron. What's Mike Cobb got him set up for? Some kind of elbow drop. Larry's the one that's dazed and confused. And Mike's still out jaw-jacking with the crowd.
And a 2 count.
You're not going to get Larry like that. You're not.
Mike Cobb seemed to be shocked that he kicked out of it.
Mike's paying attention to the crowd too much. Whoa, right to the eye.
I'll be darned, boy. You did get a cell phone.
Now Mike Cobb choking away at Larry Cooter.
Oh, that dazed Mike as well.
He did.
He bet he won't try that again.
That was a bad hard.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Staggering back.
There's no way he's going to do it a third time. Well,
you figured he'd be able to.
you would think after the first time that he would learn this lesson, but I guess not. Oh! Larry fell within the nether regions of Mike Cobb. Larry getting a 2 count. Even after that fall, that headbutt where the sun don't shine. Well. So Tim Reiner, so far tonight, this is the most evenly matched that you have put together.
And the fans are helping. The fans are helping Austin count.
Well, because he doesn't know. Larry's fired up. Blue Thunder
That could
bomb.
be it.
No, that's not going to be. You're not going to get Mike
2
like
count.
that. Yeah.
Hurts. Oh, it can't hurt that bad.
Oh, what a shot. Irish Rip reversal.
Oh, big leg lariat there by Mike Cobb. Gonna roll him over. I think he might have it. 1, 2 count.
I'm not sure what these two are going to be able to have to do to the other to keep the other one down. Oh, what a vicious spine buster.
Oh, and
That was almost. He almost got him with that spine buster.
Looks like Larry Curtis sizing him up. Oh, he missed him. Oh, he's got his tights.
There you go.
A 3 count. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by pinfall, Mike Cobb.
Welcome to the Tim and Rusty Show featuring Rico. Is it still Rico? Anyway, Rico, I won't say his last name because it's the name that shall not be named. We're here on this beautiful Tuesday night, ready for some action for RWF, and I'm hoping we're going to bring up fantasy football because
Of course we are.
somebody
don't really
who was in
care.
next to last place has finally won a game.
I don't want to bring up.
You should have never brought up Pick'em because
I
now
wanna
he's
bring
not
up
going to
Pick'ems.
shut up. He is not going to shut up now.
I'm
Who
all right
missed
with
just
Pick'ems.
one game this week?
I believe that was a guy named Tim Miner.
I said I told y'all my picks last week, and y'all didn't go with me.
Wait. Let's don't forget who got 14 right out of 16.
Well, yeah, well, you know who got
Four-
8 right out of 16? Did you
Somebody
get
that wasn't even trying to play. You know,
I mean, hey, there's some of those games. Who would have picked the Bengals to lose to New England?
That's the only one I missed.
that's what I missed. Well, I had picked the Titans. The Titans should have won. The
Yeah, they
Titans
should
did
have.
win.
Will Levis
And-
kind of messed that one
And
up.
I still come back to, which doesn't matter anymore. They got rid of Tannehill too late. They could have still too early. Rather, they should.
So
No.
we're gonna come.
for
We'll
this
come back
year.
to that here in a little bit. I want to go talk about wrestling for a little bit.
I'm a
We
RWF
went
fan.
to PWA this past Friday night.
Y'all went without me.
I asked you if you wanted to go.
I don't recall that.
I do. We talked about it on the show, Rico.
You said, "Nah, I ain't hanging out with y'all that night."
Show the replay. Show it.
Well, we
Well, we
can't do it right now.
can. It's on Facebook.
Show
Speaking
the
of replays,
I
we are
wanna
going to
see
show
it.
some footage of Jordan Mason.
Why
Y'all
are we going to show
Oh,
Jordan
wow.
Mason?
He,
Tim's only doing it because he's a 49er. If he was on any other team, Tim would not be showing it.
Wait.
Gallatin is proud of this guy.
Tim would
See-
not be showing it if it was on any other team.
I don't know. He replaced Christian McCaffrey that night. They
Yep.
did not miss Christian
No, they did not
McCaffrey.
miss Christian
Matter
McCaffrey.
of fact, I even wonder if they're going to be in a hurry to bring him back. They shouldn't be.
They should trade him.
As long as he's
He's been
Mason is
injured
doing
too
this, they need to let him heal up. Well, they've been,
No, he's been. They just need to move on from him. They've got enough out of him. They've maximized him for that offense.
they could probably get a good trade out of
Yeah,
him.
they could at least get a 3rd-round pick for him.
Oh, I would think a first.
Oh no, nobody's going to trade a first for him.
If he's for Christian McCaffrey,
Yeah, nobody's going to trade a first for Christian McCaffrey, not
But-
for an injured running back.
Anyways, but we went to wrestling PWA Friday night. They had 5 big matches there.
they'd give the number 1 pick.
They
We would have. Tennessee Titans should have.
No,
started the game off. The show off with Sharp Dressed Man James.
I hope he
taking
got
on
his butt
Matt
whooped.
Starr,
Junior.
Oh no!
and he beat Matt Starr.
Of course he
cheat?
did. Didn't have to.
Oh yeah, they.
Oh, so
Lawrence-
now,
he
so
didn't
now
have
what
to.
you're saying,
Lawrence-
Junior is
Lawrence
just
hit him
better.
with Lucky,
they
Lawrence
cheated.
hit him with Lucky P's briefcase. So
Yeah.
James didn't have to cheat.
Notice how
did
short
cheat.
Rusty is compared to.
Yeah,
And you don't.
that's
think,
all that time helping Lawrence and Junior.
You do not think
Defending
that
Lawrence
Matt
and Jr.
Starr, if given the match going long enough, would have hit James and
No,
Lucky
'cause he
P
didn't need
and
to-
Lawrence with that
No,
briefcase?
no,
Yes, he-
because he didn't need to cheat to
because you
beat
think
Junior.
he's a jabroni. You
No,
think he's
Matt
yes, you
Starr
do.
doesn't need to cheat to beat Junior. Junior needs to cheat to
his
beat
name is not
anybody.
Junior.
It
it's
is Junior.
James.
It
And
is
so- and it might
Junior.
you might even need to start referring to him as King James.
Oh no! He's not LeBron.
You need to stay out of his matches. Now
I'm not interfering in any of his matches.
I'm saying this for your safety, not as a.
I've
threat
never
or the-
I've never interfered in any of his matches, but if he puts his hands on me again, then
You did
we'll have
last
another
week.
problem.
Our last show, RWF.
Because
You
they was
ran
about
up
to cheat.
and took the
They was about to
briefcase.
cheat.
It's not your place.
It is my place.
It
I'm
is
the
not
upholder
your
of justice.
place.
I'm the upholder of justice around here.
And as soon as you step across that standard, they can do anything they want to you.
I can do anything I want to them
that's
too,
legal.
right? I can do anything
Anyways,
I
we're
want to
back
them,
to
right?
PWA show I'm trying to talk about here.
It was a good show. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
But we also saw Honcho Hensley take on Drew Weatherby.
I was
Honcho
impressed
Hensley,
with Honcho.
Amanda wears a dress.
It's a kilt.
My daddy would have killed me too if I wore a dress out in the ring.
And why did you?
You did wear a dress.
Why did you keep trying to sneak a peek? Aim the camera. Yeah, good thing is
My daddy wasn't around to see me do that.
he was up there in heaven watching you. He said, "Oh Lord,
I'm gonna kill him."
This is the big one. When he gets up here, I'm going to kill him." But yeah, I was proud of Drew because Honcho he's a honcho. He's tough. He's accomplished veteran, even though he's still a young man, and Drew's still a rookie. But Drew took it to the limits.
Malachi messaged me today, said he was going to come on here tonight.
And Rusty was not going to show up.
Luke even put a shirt on that says Malachi hater.
Stand up and show them the shirt.
Can't believe that.
Stand up and show them
He
the shirt.
really has
We need to
that
get
on.
footage of this. Stand up and show them the shirt.
Yeah, you should
so
even have
you
that
cannot
on.
deny to Malachi that you didn't wear it. Are you scared?
He's wanting a choke slam. Wow, Luke really exists.
So now we have. Take a
Really
look.
exists for
That's the
now,
last
because
image you're
Malachi-
gonna. That's the last image you're gonna see of Luke.
There was no headshot in there. He made sure he couldn't identify him.
Oh yeah.
He's going to exist until Malachi gets a hold of him.
However, we'll point him out, right?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely point him out. Hey, how about you wear that shirt on the 21st?
And,
I doubt you will.
And I think he will. And
He may wear it on the way
point
to it,
out-
but he won't wear it inside the building.
Let's point out he is not Matt Starr. So
He is not Matt Starr.
Matt Starr has a
He's
chance.
Matt Starr's not gonna run, but Luke will.
Matt Starr is going to. Oh, we're on PWA.
Yeah, we were still on PWA, but still.
We're
I do wanna bring
ADD
up-
over here.
We
wanna bring
digress.
up, we also saw
hold on,
Mikey
who won?
Dunn.
Hold on, you didn't announce who won, Drew or Honcho?
Honcho Hensley got the pinfall win.
It was a great match.
And then we had Mikey Dunn take on Landon Bradley. Mikey Dunn, the old ring veteran.
I
Got the-
enjoyed I
got the
hadn't seen
pinfall
him
win.
in a while. Matter of fact, I was embarrassed. I was back there in the locker room talking to people, particularly the sharp dressed men, the important people.
The important people.
King James,
Isn't Matt Starr an
King
important
Jimmy
person over there?
had his James, whatever.
Junior
He's still got his crown around somewhere. But anyway,
from Burger
I was
King.
talking and I kept saying, I was so embarrassed. I know him. And then finally, I'm sorry, sir. I'm rusty. I can't remember you.
We know
remember you, but I
that
can't-
you know your
and
dementia kicked in.
He was Mikey, and my goodness, he hadn't lost anything. Superstar Mikey, done, and he had once again he is great. And who did he wrestle?
He wrestled Landon Bradley.
And it's hard.
How do you forget Landon Bradley, Rusty?
He's so quick you can't see him part of the time, and that was
Are
the
you getting like
problem.
Bruce?
That's
You
just
can't
like,
see.
Oh, a ponytail.
Bruce was at the show. Bruce Webb was there.
Did he remember he was there?
Yeah, I think so. He came by and did a little Jello packet.
He did. He brought it from the home.
He had to take his Metamucil.
He dropped his glasses because I saw him there. I started to get him, and then I got distracted because it's time for the match. And then 2 matches later, he came by and got him.
He forgot he didn't have them.
I guess they were his because he put them on, picked them up, put them on. So glad Bruce found his glasses.
Then we had
Hope.
sharp dressed man Lawrence. He took on Larry Cooter.
I hope
got
Larry beat the. Yeah.
Larry got a win against
Well,
him.
Did Larry cheat, Rusty?
Yeah, both of them did. They stretched the rules as far as you could stretch them. I loved it. And Lucky P did too. It was great. Hey, I want to point out it was Larry Cooter's birthday.
It sure
Happy
was.
Larry Cooter's
birthday.
birthday
Come on,
and LBK's
give him the birthday song.
Hey, today is mine.
Oh, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
I'm so
And
sorry.
Luke told me not to get you ice cream.
That's why Luke. That's why I'm getting Malachi after you.
I didn't know.
Mhm.
Well, maybe we'll celebrate
How
it.
old are you today?
Older than Luke.
Maybe we could celebrate it at our next show with a special cake. Anyway,
I want sharp dressed man Lawrence to bring it to me so I can smash his face into it.
I wouldn't count on that.
And
So-
Junior too.
Come on, sing. Happy birthday.
No,
to the guy.
we've heard his singing. He's gonna get us kicked off the air.
It's legal now.
Happy birthday.
You'll pull your shirt off like you do at the ring.
Happy birthday to Rico.
No, you're supposed to be singing to Larry. You're supposed to be singing to
Larry
Larry.
Cooter. What Sharp Dressed Man Lawrence?
Yeah, you're supposed to be singing to Larry.
LBK. Was it LBK's birthday too?
Yeah.
When? On the same day?
Well, within that week or weekend.
It was their birthday bash.
Virgos think alike.
It was their birthday
Virgos
party.
are great.
And we didn't cry if we wanted to.
Well, it's my party. I cry if I want to cry. Oh, sorry. Cry if I want to.
Larry Cooter
You
didn't get
would
to win
cry.
against Sharp Dressed Man Lawrence. We just saw Larry Cooter against
Mike Cobb.
What a match. You could not have asked for anything better. And right there in RWF, the these
And
two.
it was perfect because Rusty wasn't there. The match was great.
Yeah, he was at home just trying to sit up because he couldn't hold his neck up, trying to breathe, trying to talk.
You were at home scrutinizing Larry Cooter.
Yes,
that he
you
was
were.
a high flyer.
Yes,
He
you
is
were.
a high flyer,
And
just
yet
that Mike Cobb flies a little higher.
Here he comes running. Or
The
her,
what?
Here he comes. He probably calls it Here He Comes Running.
He did Hurricane.
He did that because I said he wasn't quite as.
He did a flying monkey flip.
Hey, I've got nothing but praise for him, and he knows that.
Larry Cooter says both of them had the same day birthday. So Larry
Same
Cooter,
what kind of birthday?
Same day birthday.
Oh,
Larry
you
Cooter
said same
and
gay birthday.
Oh, no.
Tim Minor, they
Larry-
are not gay.
So Larry Cooter and LBK are twins.
Well, they've got a bunch
And
of
I'm
kids
only a few
between
days
them.
behind both of them.
Triplets.
Great men think alike. Great men have
Great. Well, that would have been.
no, it's me, Larry, and
That'd have been
LBK.
three dads like.
Well, I'm not a dad. Don't wish that on me.
Well, your dads had to think alike on, varying ages there from 30 to 35 to 39 or something. However old y'all are.
Larry's not that old.
Well, LBK might be.
I don't think LBK's that old.
I don't know how old they are. Well, I do, but I can't really say.
Rusty's old.
I am old.
Because I'm old. And
Rusty's old enough to be my great grandfather.
I'm old enough to be your grandfather.
Great grandfather.
No.
Yeah.
That'd be a stretch. But
No, not really. You're 80, right?
I don't know. If I was your grandfather, I'd already whipped you 2 or 3 times because you couldn't do anything back.
Hey, my grandfather
Belt
didn't.
whipped you.
My grandfather didn't whip my grandmother did. That's why I got all my, and she made me go pick my own switch.
Oh, don't
And
you
then-
hate that?
And then I had to decide leaves on or leaves off.
And you better bring a good one.
Oh yeah, because if you bring us back to small one, then she's gonna go get her own.
Oh, Malachi has said something here. He said, I didn't know Luke's Malachi shirt came in a baby size. Big in that hole, Luke.
Why are you giving Malachi the finger?
No, Luke didn't do that.
Yes, he did. He's scared of Malachi.
But he didn't give him a finger.
He did. He gave him that
No,
finger.
He's playing his game over there. He's playing a dangerous game with Malachi. How did he get this Malachi video game playing up here?
But hold on,
where he's
Luke
beating
isn't the
Malachi with
only
a
one that
stick.
said anything bad about Malachi.
Yeah.
The one that's sitting between me and you, Tim.
I think you've been a bad influence on Luke because
Yeah.
Luke's just
I
following in your
did not
footsteps.
say anything bad about. Well, I just
Yes,
said.
you did. Oh, you said well, huh?
I said, well, I got to think it through because I want to tell the truth. I said the opposite. You said that that Matt Starr could not beat him. That Dewey
can't.
could not beat him.
He can't.
These guys could beat anybody, or they wouldn't.
Anybody not named Malachi?
Malachi has lost a match or two. Have you, Malachi?
Well, he lost.
Not fair and square.
He lost.
And well,
to
he doesn't
last
always
show.
wrestle fair and square either. That's all right.
I've never seen him cheat.
But you know what?
I believe Malachi
That's
could
why I
beat
wanted to have him
anybody.
on here tonight. He was going to come on.
Yeah.
Obviously, he couldn't make it tonight, but this is a man, a machine, a monster that
A
you
monster.
don't want to get in front of, and you really don't want to poke him like
These two have
You don't
been.
want to
Yeah.
get behind him either, in case he backs up.
because I mean he is a man on a mission against.
You don't want to
Dewey-
be named. You don't want to look like Dewey in his eyes, do you?
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Oh, but if he showed up tonight, you was gonna be Dewey,
no, not he.
and
Malachi
this studio would have
understands.
been demolished
He's
if he
not
was here
like you.
tonight.
He's an intelligent human being that
You almost said-
understands what
you
I
almost
say.
said he's a loser. I thought.
No,
Yes,
he's
you
not a
did.
I
loser.
thought you were going to say.
Yes.
He's a
Malachi,
loser.
I'm just saying Dewey is not a loser. Matt Starr's not a loser.
So what is
You would not-
Malachi?
Tim Minor.
What is
you-
Malachi then?
Malachi, he's a winner. He's a monster.
But you can't have two winners in the same match.
yes, you can.
No, you
It's called
can't.
a tie.
There's no such thing as a tie in wrestling.
It's a no contest. That's a tie. I've seen it where they've held up belts.
Neither
because-
one of them are winners
in
in that
tag teams
case.
because both men pinned the person and they held up the belts.
So there was
That's a
no
tie.
winner.
That's a
There was
tie.
no winner.
Anyway, I don't
the
want
main event PWA was Toby Farley against LBK. I didn't write down who won that.
Whoa.
Do you remember who
I
won?
like watching Toby Farley.
LBK.
LBK won.
Right there at the end. Let me think of what he called it. Anyway, he does that where he twists around. Toby's on the ropes, and he twists around and then rolls him up, like does a somersault or a cartwheel and then rolls him up backwards. Is a beautiful move. And
There's a name for that.
Toby is, oh my, he's Mr. Mean. He's
He's a what?
He's Mr. Mean. He has got it all. He's tough. Anybody can be.
He likes to cheat.
Well, so
Reminds me of
does
two
Rusty.
other guys.
every wrestler that wins
Cheats.
LBK.
Not every wrestler.
So you think
LBK doesn't traditionally cheat, but he uses the ropes all the time, and it's illegal to use the ropes. So therefore, he.
You saying every time a wrestler wins, he cheats?
No.
That's what you just said.
Well, I didn't mean to say that.
I've never seen Larry cheat. I've never seen LBK cheat.
Larry who?
Larry Cooter.
Oh,
Cooter's
I ain't talking about
he's probably gonna
Lawrence
smack-
cheats in every single one of his
Cooter's probably gonna
matches.
smack you
I've
for
never
that.
seen Malachi cheat. I've never seen
Larry Cooter.
Drew
will-
Weatherby cheat. I've never seen Frankie Swamp Tower
You're
cheat.
looking through different kind of glasses.
I hadn't even seen Jason Xavier cheat.
Do you remember the match before the no rules match? Frankie Swamp Tower broke down and started throwing fists right in the middle of the ring.
That's not cheating.
Yes, it is.
That is not
A
cheating.
closed fist is illegal. That is cheating.
I heard slaps. That was not a closed fist.
You can watch the video. I posted it. Tim's posted it. It's there. You see the
Was
fist
the match
hit.
over?
And no, it's right in the middle of the match. I was fine. You've got to fight fire with fire. You got to, and Larry Cooter, he will do. I'm sure if he can wrestle just a plain old scientific match if he wants to, but he's going to rise to the occasion. If you,
So you saying he has to cheat?
he doesn't have to. He does it sometimes because he likes it.
Only when
we
you're
just saw
involved.
with Mike Cobb up there in the corner, had him in the corner. Once you're in the corner, you're supposed to break, and he kicks you about 5 or 6 times.
That's not cheating.
Yes,
That is not cheating.
It's an illegal break. You can't do that.
Is wrestling a
you
fight?
got to the count of 5.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not cheating until you get the count of 5.
Right.
Well, yes, it
I guess
is.
choking's legal until
It's-
you get the count of 5.
Yes.
But you're using the wrong term.
No, we're not.
Cheating. I mean stretching of the rules.
That's
I'm
no.
saying-
You said cheat. You didn't say
doing-
stretching the rules.
Well,
You
now
said cheat.
now I'm explaining. I can go back and change what I said. He stretches the rules, and that's Larry. Don't mind me saying that. Surely he does it. Once again, Larry will do.
What do you
whatever
consider
it
stretching the
takes.
rules?
He will do whatever it takes to win a match.
What do you
and if he
s-
can do it with a Greco-Roman knuckle lock, he'll do
What
it.
is that?
That's a test of strength.
A Greco-Roman knuckle lock?
Yeah, have you ever listened to Lance Russell? Oh, you're not old enough.
I used to
Anyway.
watch him in Memphis
And
wrestling.
Gordon Soley, anyway, from Georgia championship. If he can win with a test of strength, he'll do it. If he can do it with a tilt a whirl, he'll do it. If he can do it with a body, if he can do it with his rope cowbell, he'll do it. He'll do whatever it takes to win. That's what
I've
I'm
never
saying
seen
about
him use
Matt
his
Starr.
cowbell.
There are things Matt Starr can do that he can beat someone like Malachi. Now Malachi,
Yeah, he needed
but
Dewey.
there's-
He needed Dewey Barnes.
he didn't need him.
Yes, he did.
Dewey stuck his
Oh,
nose.
Malachi.
I'm
Hey,
not so sure.
Matt Starr was a stain on the carpet in that match.
Malachi, let me give you, please, just let me give you some advice. Don't-
advice.
Don't trust what seems to be from a wrestling promotion, even our wrestling promotion.
Whoa.
Because somebody-
You're telling him not to trust me?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I didn't say that shenanigans.
You just said it.
You just said don't trust
Why was
Bill
Dewey?
Meyer. That's
Why
what you
I
said.
did not say. Why was Dewey Barnes even there?
because I signed him a contract.
And what did he do the first before he does anything?
Well, Tim can't
Comes
control
in
that
and throws powder in the monster's eyes. There
because
you go.
Matt Starr
See?
asked him to do it.
I didn't see that. Didn't hear that. He just did it. Matt started.
How do you know he didn't? You weren't even there.
He was
You
challenged.
was not even
I
there.
seen it on YouTube. Tim posted. a
You
match.
were not even there.
I watched it on our YouTube
I didn't
show.
know-
Tim
wait.
posted a
Now,
match.
there are no, I'm catching you in a lie here.
What?
You should be on the stage with Kamala Harris and Donald Trump tonight.
I'd like
with
to be.
all
I'd
these
tell them
lies
both
that
something.
you're
I'd tell them both
spreading.
something. I'd say you get in
I
that
didn't-
corner,
I didn't
you get
show
in
the
that
whole
corner.
match on there. All I showed was
And that-
the interference.
And that's what I watched.
Okay.
I never saw Matt.
That's the only thing Rusty ever sees is
I
the
never saw
interference.
Matt do anything with Dewey. Dewey just came in on his own volition because if you're going to come in, why not find the biggest, meanest man in the room and challenge him? And that's
Well,
what he's done.
Malachi's not the one that I would be using to try to make my name with.
But Dewey's already got a name. He doesn't.
Yeah, it's called Stain.
You see, you don't
That's his
recognize
name.
that. Dewey's not a jabroni. Dewey's not a Saturday
He's a
morning
stick.
special. Dewey is not a stain. Dewey is a
He's going to
competent
be after the 21st.
RWF wrestler. He comes from which TV?
He was with TNA.
He with TNA. He took on everybody there is in TNA. Comes from a long line of wrestling family. This guy's as tough as nails. Now I realize
Even
he's
Julie
not
said you're stirring the pot tonight.
he's not 7 feet tall. Well, Julie, I got words for you.
See?
You don't want hit with a suitcase by Mr. By Mr. Lawrence.
You tell it's her fault.
Then don't go grabbing the suitcase. Or
So
come
you're
up
telling
there.
she should be in her place.
Or no.
Actually, Lawrence
She
is the
should-
one
you're
that went
saying
and
every
grabbed
woman should be in her
the
She should have come up and hit Lawrence with something rather than grab the suitcase.
Why would she hit him with something when she could just?
And once again, I am a Jew.
Obviously, you're not.
Julie fan we've got.
Obviously, no, you're not.
If it wasn't for the circumstance situation, I would go up and protect Julie.
So you're only a Julie
Who
fan
had
when
a
she's not messing
circumcision?
around with sharp dressed man.
What did you say about a circumcision?
Circumstance
Oh,
situation.
Okay. Okay. I thought you said circumcision.
Well, I might have. I don't know.
You're only a Julie fan when she's not messing up with sharp dressed man and Junior.
No, I think she should be with Matt Starr, Matt, whoever he's.
Well,
wrestling
did he
with.
put his hands on her?
Yeah, but I think she used to come out.
So you saying it's okay for him to put his hands
No.
on her?
Well, it's not. But once
But you know when you say but,
once
it
you
changes everything else that you've said
once you-
previously.
Yeah, it does, because once you come out to the ring, like you run this risk. As soon as you get out there, all of those wrestlers can turn on you and beat you down. You get out there to help Malachi. Malachi may just decide to choke slam you, because this is the way it works. You can, if you're a manager, particularly
So
if you're
you're
a
saying it's
manager
Julie's
that's in-
fault she got hit with the briefcase. You saying it's Julie's fault that she got slapped by
it was a
Matt
suitcase.
Starr?
It was a suitcase. No, yes and no.
Yes and no. You can't have
Julie-
both. Yes and no. Yes or no, Rusty. Which one is
I
it?
can't
I bet
have-
you
I
want to
can
look
have
at that.
both.
Look at that camera and
I
tell her it
can't
was
have
her
a
fault.
yes or no. Would you?
Look at that camera and tell her it was her
Julie
fault.
knows what she was doing, and Julie is capable of putting a man down. She's capable.
She's gonna put you down.
She's capable of knocking somebody out or putting some type of hold on them to put them to sleep or whatever. And she can do that. She's done it. I've seen it.
Now, when
She's
she comes
cost-
over to the
she's
table on the
cost people-
21st and does it to you, I'm not helping
She's
you out.
cost people matches, and she's won people. And I'm all for that, Julie. I like it. I don't want you being there if you're not going to be involved. But once again, if you're going to, you can't just go grabbing the suitcase between two sharp-dressed men. You got to do something different, because that got you hit.
something
I don't want
different?
you hit.
What do you want her to do?
I want her to go up and hit them. I want her to be on the
So
attack.
wait a minute. So
I'm look. I have nothing bad to say about
Rusty,
Julie,
you're. I think you are confusing yourself.
and I
here.
can't have a yes and a no answer. I can have any answer I want.
You
So
can.
Bruce Webb has blocked.
Oh,
Bruce,
He's blocked Malachi.
why?
Malachi
What
says,
did-
someone let me know what Bruce Webb says, because he blocked me like a 5-year-old.
I don't think Bruce did it on purpose. He you know,
He is
him
an
and
old
technology
folks,
don't get along.
he probably got one of his grandkids to do it for him. Can you come here and
He did it by
see
accident.
that monster? The monster.
I'm scared of that guy.
monster
Block him.
bad. Monster
Block him.
bad.
Hey, Bruce, tell us why you blocked Malachi, other than the fact you're scared of him. I think Rusty's blocked him too because he's scared of him.
Can we come back? You do agree that Dewey is not a pushover. Dewey's not a
of
jobber.
course. That's
Dewey's
why I
not
signed him to a contract.
Yes, and therefore,
But on the other hand, I don't think you should have come out and tried to poke the bear.
Right.
well, that
when you have a monster like Malachi.
it's going to sell tickets. Everybody's going to
That
come.
match is not going to be that long.
It won't matter if
Malachi won't even break a sweat.
people come to see it. Well, and odds are that Malachi is going to win that match.
You mean odds are? I mean, it's a foregone conclusion.
No.
So if you're doing pick'ems, it's a give me. Sort of like all
No,
the ones
if I
I
was-
picked.
Well, we
last
thought
week.
the Bengals and the New England
That's
Patriots
the
was a
only game I
gimme.
missed this past week.
If I was
If you
going,
really look at all these, this is who plays this week. I've got them matched up against each other. Team on the right is
should I get out of the way?
No.
Well, we'll go
49ers
through
play
them
at the
we'll
Vikings,
go
the
through
Rams
them
play at the
because
Cardinals.
there's some of these matches. I mean, like
Seahawks and Patriots.
If we're doing pick'ems on our next show, I would pick Malachi. But I would not be surprised if Dewey comes up with a win or another DQ.
Actually, I may go to TAPW this coming Saturday night.
Where's that at?
That is in Morrison, Tennessee. They got in the new building.
Oh yeah, that's
you going?
Is that the?
They're in a new building.
Is that the one that
it's at the
Mike
Sportatorium.
Cobb and them wrestle at too?
I was planning. Me and Rico may go. You want to go, Rusty?
Probably.
Luke's not going to go. He's afraid of Malachi.
Yeah.
Is that the one that Mike Cobb and them usually wrestle at too? That we've
they
been
do
there
wrestle
before?
some of
They've
them.
been there.
This is the
They
one that
use their
belongs-
building on it. Yeah.
This is Rock Dog's family that owns it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah.
Speaking of Rock
A lot of
Dog, we
the
missed him at
McGregors.
the last show.
But no, we were off the air,
Daddy
and,
Mac.
and I was saying, all right, we're gonna go to this wrestling show. And first thing Luke said is Malachi going to be there?
Forgive me.
I'm just kidding. Luke looked at me like, what?
He
Like,
didn't whisper it. He screamed.
Forgive me,
it.
Daddy
He
Mac, for
started
not
crying.
recognizing it's.
Actually, Luke's
still-
got
I'm having issues
a homecoming dance on Saturday night.
that he finally gets to go to. Oh, we weren't going to discuss that on air. That's his personal life.
Homecoming, aka
So
probation.
So
No, he's off of that.
how many
You have
girls?
an ankle monitor on?
How many girls is he taking?
The one finger,
Ooh, what does she look like?
that hand right there.
Brian,
He's gonna do the dress on
Brian
that hand.
Burkhan said he'll go. If you come to Gallatin and meet up with us, I'll let you ride with me.
Yeah, Brian, our camera guy, and former wrestler referee. Where were we? Did we ever get through
Been
talking
all
about
over
But
PWA?
I was TAPW is what I was talking about. They've got
Oh,
a show coming
they
up
have a card up
Saturday
yet?
night.
Oh, is Gavin Mack on there?
Gavin Mack is on there. He's actually
He is a powerhouse.
he's going to defend against Johnny Rodriguez. Fans bring the weapons match.
Uh-oh.
So bring a gun, bring a
No,
knife.
don't bring a gun. Do not bring a gun.
Don't bring
It's a
knives
fans
either.
bring-
And don't bring a knife.
Okay. Bring a
things-
baseball bat that's
Yeah, you bring a baseball
With-
bat, but don't bring a
but
knife.
have it wrapped in barbed wire.
No.
If you work at a grocery store like I do, bring box cutters.
No,
Come on.
don't bring anything sharp.
We're going to get us taken off this.
Yeah, Tim's gonna
They're
get somebody
We're going to
arrested.
get.
If you got kids
Take it
that you
off
don't want
Facebook.
anymore, bring those. You can hand
Oh,
them
yeah.
off.
We're gonna, we
Hey,
can't take
we do
Luke.
need to bring Luke. We'll say Malachi the problem.
I want to see somebody use Luke as a baseball bat.
Gavin Mack is. I'm impressed by him. He is just,
Also in action,
He's just a chunk. His
I've
legs
never.
are
Drew
as big as my
Weatherby.
waist. And
Drew
I'm a big
Weatherby will be
waist.
there. LBK will be there.
Oh yeah,
And I see Malachi on the poster.
Oh, that means Rusty ain't coming.
I'm not afraid of Malachi. I'm his friend.
No, you're terrified of
I'm
him.
his. Well, I am, but I'm not. I'm his friend. I'm his fan.
You're not his friend.
Biff will be there. Yeah, it looks like they got a pretty good crowd.
Any matches assigned yet?
Malachi,
Zach Austin will be there.
Malachi, do
I
I,
like
have
watching Zach
anything to really to
Remember
fear
Zach
from
Austin
you?
from
Mhm.
Would you just clear the air? I don't think I have anything to. I fear you, but I don't think I have to be afraid of you because I'm not going to cross you. I just like to.
I don't fear Malachi. I
I just
respect
like to
him.
point out things the way they are. You don't
There's a
want to
difference in
wrestle
fear
some-
and
I fear
some
you
respect.
enough
jobber.
to let you know that I did not make that shirt for Luke.
It has there's a TMT shirt, a name on it.
No, it
Tim Minor Television. That's what it says on the back of it.
No.
I might need to get
Anyway,
me a
back
shirt.
to the show. Coming up September 21st, our show, RWF, will be in action.
So do we have any matches assigned yet?
We do have Landon Bradley going to put his junior heavyweight title on line against Jason Xavier.
I
Steve, is
enjoyed
that
that match the
cruiserweight,
first
isn't it?
time. I enjoyed that match.
Also, I've
Now-
got Xavier Michaels.
Is Frankie gonna show up
going
this
against
time?
Frankie Swamp Tower for the United States title. Got Anthony
And-
Taylor in the house going to take on Larry Cooter.
This should be a good match.
Sharp dressed men going to team up and take on LBK and
There's
Drew
another
Weatherby
L
for the
for junior and senior.
tag team titles. They are mad. They
should be.
they're
They
so
got
upset.
they got
Well, tell them to they
shenanigans out of their belts.
No, they didn't.
again.
no, they did
Uh,
not.
We got Dewey Barnes going to take on Malachi,
That's just a warm up match for Malachi.
And we have
no
Starr.
jabroni matches in RWF. I can tell you some places that do, but we don't have a. Dewey Barnes is a competent wrestler, and for at least 5 minutes, he's going to give Malachi
5
everything he
minutes?
wants, and for maybe 5 minutes.
I don't even think it's going to be that long.
It'll take
That's
Malachi
including
that long to
entrance?
catch him, but now odds are Malachi will win, but Dewey Barnes you're going to get a good match out of this.
And then we have Matt Starr going to take on Sean
looking
Hoodrich
forward
in the
to
main
that
event.
match.
That's
I'm
going to be
definitely
for the
looking forward to that
RWF
one.
heavyweight title.
Why? Because you think Sean Hoodrich
Oh,
will
I've seen a
squash
video
Matt?
of Sean Hoodrich
No.
using his snake to choke an opponent.
Now, are you going to allow that to
Snake-
happen?
Snake out and chokes Matt Starr.
Are you going to allow that to happen,
Matt
Tim
Starr-
Miner?
I'm not going to stop him. Are you going to stop him?
Why aren't you going to
need
stop him?
You need to go get
Are
it
you
like
gonna
this.
go up there,
You need to get that.
gonna jump
What do you?
You need to get
Are you going to
that.
jump up there and get that snake away from him?
Yeah, put it at the table
Why
like
don't
you
you
did the
take the snake-
suitcase.
Take the snake away
Since-
before the match even
Since I've given
starts.
you referee permissions,
Okay.
when he pulls that snake out, you go up there and take it from him.
You already have.
Since Rusty's already the ref, he can go up there and take the snake.
You already have Sharp Wrist Man's suitcase there that you've taken. So go
So,
just put that
briefcase.
snake.
None of us
It's a
are-
suitcase.
None of us are
Briefcase
one-
is that little hollow Britain thing that Lucky carries. Anyway, you go put that snake in a suitcase. Besides, what is in that anyway?
In the snake?
And no, in a suitcase. I think it's just Sharp Wrist
I
Man's
told you it's a
Now-
brick.
his skivvies and dirty socks.
It's
like
a
I showed
brick.
you earlier, all these we got all
Oh,
the
we ready
helmets
to
set
talk
for
about
who's
football
playing.
now?
But I'm gonna go to some footage that we're gonna show here.
Oh, he only showing it because he's a 49er.
Not only because he's a 49er, but he's a former Gallatin Green
Yeah,
Wave
Greenway, yeah.
standout. Jordan Mason.
He played with Colin, didn't he? Hey,
Yeah, Colin was quarterback when Jordan Mason was the running back.
Worst
And
time
then,
in
of
the
course,
world.
my nephew Hayden played with James Mason, which is Jordan's younger brother. One of the best linebackers. One of the best linebackers I've ever seen play.
I think they haven't shown their highlights.
But let's go over here
They'd all
to.
practiced together since last year's
Probably.
Super Bowl.
All right,
so
hold up.
it's shown here in the early going tonight.
Mason, big run, and then lowers the boom on Tony Adams. Dominic Pooney in a gain of 14.
Well, Pooney does a good job here at guard, and then the right tackle, Colton McKivitz, he's able to get up to the second level then, and that's really where Kyle Shanahan wants to attack this defense, between the tackles. He'd like to run the ball 40 times in this game. To do that,
but he's more than that.
and that's why they made the trade. You know, we talked about how they've been able to get the most out of undrafted players.
Good run by Mason.
Like this with Kyle Shanahan, but tonight is about Jordan Mason, and he knows, and I'm sure Kyle Shanahan.
Averaging over 6.5 yards a carry. 3rd down and 3 now is Purdy. Mason, first down, and a good catch with Quincy Williams right there, stride for stride.
For this possession, he's not on the field now. Obviously, that is impactful for this group. But that's what I talked about a little bit earlier with Jordan Mason. Is
Mason with 77 yards on the night, now over 80, and he's got another first down for San Francisco, a gain of 8.
They really are. I mean, they're so fun to watch. And you got Kittle with the kick out, and look at the hole that just opens up. I mean, then he's on the linebacker level, and with his running style and the way he finishes, I'll tell you this, if you don't run that way.
2nd and goal, Mason bobbling it, but a touchdown.
You got the double team here, and then watch Kittle and Deebo Samuel and the job that they do and how they just open it up. And then Jordan Mason, you have to then see the cut. Under Nick Sorensen, first-time defensive coordinator, they have really been balling tonight.
Here is Mason on 2nd and 10, carrying tacklers for a first down. Would put a smile on his face, too.
Boy, it sure would. I mean, look at the push that you see up front. And the Jets, like I said, there's no disguising what the 49ers are wanting to do right now in this ball game. And that's run the football, get the ball to Jordan Mason.
Made that play knocking it away from Garrett Wilson. Here's Mason down the sideline. And what a good start to this drive for the 49ers.
I'm not sure he should wait.
But anyway, that was some footage
I
of
don't know how he's playing.
Jordan Mason, former running back for the Gallatin Green Wave here. Used to watch him from the press box on Friday nights.
If he was on any other team but the 49ers, would you have still shown him?
And I'm gonna tell you, this kid,
That's a no.
him and his brother. What was that?
If he was on any other team but the 49ers, would you have shown it?
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah. I'm proud of him. If he'd have been playing for the
What about
Seahawks,
the other Gallatin no.
You played basketball with him, or he played for
Oh
you?
no, he used to go to Colin Hayden's house all the time. Him and his brother. We played backyard football. He came to our youth group when I was youth pastor. For a swim party we had over at Kevin's house, my brother Kevin's house.
Wow, I forgot about that.
But,
He was there.
But Jordan, like the day before he went out to California, I ran into him at the UPS store. Of course, I reminded him Colin is not a 49er fan. Colin is an Eagles fan. And they ended up playing the Eagles his first year in the NFC Championship game, and the Eagles beat him, went on to the Super Bowl. Of course, that following Tuesday, he was in Gallatin at the high school basketball game. I did the announcing and music for basketball. And I talked to him. I was like, you know, the only time I saw you on TV this past weekend, you were running into the punter. But I reminded him at the UPS store that day. I said, "You do know Colin is an Eagles fan, but I'm a 49er fan. I'm pulling for you. I don't know if Colin's, but Colin is. You know, everybody's pulling for him, no matter
Surely, in that game, everybody started pulling for him.
I think everybody was against Aaron Rodgers in that game.
Even Coach Randall Silcox.
I just thought, wow.
Coach Randall Silcox made a post that he was in tears watching, because he was just so.
He's one
proud.
of the players. Wasn't
He was. Coach Silcox was the line coach.
So let me ask you this, Tim. So what do y'all do with C-Mac?
Oh, he'll be back. I mean, he's going to.
So does Jordan lose that starting job?
Oh yeah,
why?
Because C-Mac is
at this point he's a better player than C-Mac because C-Mac has too many injuries.
Yeah, but
it's starting to pile up, and he's getting older.
I would say he'll get his share.
It's time to get because right now be the most value that you'll be able to get for C-Mac.
I don't think a lot of people. There was a lot of people like if you watch these guys on Sports Center and all this other stuff, they were all surprised at what Jordan Mason did. I don't think anybody in Gallatin was surprised because we know what this kid.
Because
we've already seen him do some of that stuff last year.
Yeah, and we saw him do it in high school. I remember one of the first times I even saw him touch the ball,
NFL game,
going 98 yards, something like that for a touchdown.
Well, but the NFL is a lot different than college and high school.
No, he's done it in the pros. He didn't
do much. He didn't do a lot in college, but
he's ran a few.
He's had a few touchdown runs, but
yeah.
But if you watched the game last night, they said Jordan Mason has had this many yardage since he went to school. I think it's 2017 or something like that when he played for Gallatin High School. Gallatin High School got mentioned on Monday Night Football.
I predict they'll split the reps. Probably Christian McCaffrey still get the ball.
I still think there's something shady going on there because I don't remember them even saying McCaffrey was hurt.
That way?
Well,
they never said he was hurt.
They asked Jordan Mason
until
after
the day before.
They asked Jordan Mason after the game when he knew he was going to start. He said, "Well, I knew Friday."
But they didn't say anything.
They kept it under wraps.
And that's going to get them in trouble.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because you have to announce it.
No, you got a certain time. It's a certain time.
NFL rules.
You can keep
he was never put on he was never put on the injury report at all.
It was probable.
He was never put on that injury report.
You can be on the squad without having.
No, I'm talking about the injury report.
No,
yes, you can't. No, if your player is
you can have two running backs on the squad at the same time.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
You're not
talking about you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm talking about the injury report.
Yeah, but you don't have to have them as out. You can have them listed as
you don't understand.
If a
game time decision.
NFL rules states if a player does not take their normal reps, they have to be listed.
He practiced all week.
It doesn't matter if you practice or not.
It does matter.
If he does
not, probable.
If they broke the rules, it'd have got called.
Yeah, they didn't break the rules.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
When did they list them?
NFL would have called it.
Make the rules.
The NFL would have called it.
Hold on.
The Jets would have called it.
When arrested Tyreek Hill Sunday?
No, I wasn't even at work. When did the 49ers list him on the injury report?
They had him as probable.
When?
All week long.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I read that. It's
they had him listed.
On our. You click on him on our fantasy football page, and it'll tell you that.
I'm talking about the report that they submit to the NFL.
He wasn't listed as out until right before game.
Tells you
what was his injury? What was his designation as far as his practice goes on the injury report all week?
I don't know, but he practiced during the week.
Was it limited or full? What was listed by him?
I'm not sure.
It does matter, Rusty.
That doesn't concern Jordan Mason.
I'm not talking about Jordan Mason.
He could be playing whether Christian McCaffrey's playing or not.
Rusty, I'm not talking about Jordan Mason. This has nothing to do with Jordan Mason.
You're talking about.
I'm talking about the
49.
It does matter. 49ers are cheating.
They didn't cheat.
They did. If they did not list him on the
I
injury
even
report,
thought that I could pin that on the 49er. I
Russ,
would.
He still thinks I cheated on my
if
pick'ems.
they did not list him on the injury report all week, that is a violation of NFL rules.
Listen here, Rusty.
I'll show you after the afterwards.
He still thinks
it's
that
there.
he
You
still
can
thinks
read it.
I cheated on pick'ems.
You did.
There's no way to cheat on pick'ems.
No, because
Once the game
I've
starts-
asked you to go in and
Yeah,
change my pick'ems
You
before.
can't. I can't change
because-
nothing.
He did change your pick, and that's how you lost.
No, I had one where the system changed it on me. That's did.
How
took
the
me
system?
several times.
He is the system.
I don't know. The
Your
computer
mom-
system changed it.
He is the system.
Did you say your mom's
I even
assistant?
took pictures.
She
Anyway,
operates
that-
the system.
all that got straightened out, but he couldn't change it. But he
Anyways,
tried.
we've got these helmets listed up here. So this week we got the
It cost me
Buccaneers at
pick'ems 1 year.
Lions. I'm taking the Lions.
Yeah, I'm taking the
Oh,
Lions.
here.
We don't need that, Rusty. I got them all matched up right here.
Well, but that way,
I don't have to look at it. I can't see that. My eyes are too bad.
I don't need to see him either. I've already made my pick'ems.
You got the Saints at Cowboys. I'm
Wait.
taking the Cowboys.
Oh, of course.
Dallas, yeah. I took
You got-
Miami.
Well,
Dallas.
if Jordan Love was playing, got the
You got
Packers against the
at
Colts.
Packers. I'm going to take the Colts, I think.
Oh, because Malik Willis is starting, so definitely. If Jordan Love was starting,
it's Colts.
it'd be the Colts.
And you got the Chargers at Panthers. I'm going Chargers.
Let's
What's
put a
wrong
pe-
with? Hold on.
Let's
I
put a
need
peg
to-
in Malik Willis and then come back to him.
I don't know what's going on with Bryce Young. He looks worse. He looks worse than he did last year.
Somebody said his career could be over. That's what I read.
The number 1 overall pick, and he's looking that bad.
Well, I was not impressed at all with Caleb Williams.
No, I wasn't either.
You got the 49ers at the Vikings. I'm taking the 49ers.
49ers.
You got the Rams at the Cardinals.
This is
I'm
going to be a
taking
pretty
the
good
Rams. I'm
match.
gonna take
But
the Rams.
I mean, speaking, what's the hype with Marvin Harrison Jr.? He had one
Rams.
catch.
Yeah.
He had one catch for 4 yards Sunday.
Maybe
I'm
they
taking
didn't
the
throw it to
Rams.
him.
Giants.
They did throw to him.
Okay, Giants at
That's
Washington
gonna be a
Commanders.
bad game.
Yeah, that's going to be a bad game.
And that's in
because neither
Germany.
Quarterback.
And that is in
looked good this
Germany.
past week. Is it in Germany?
Yes.
They're going to be like, this football is terrible. I'm going to go with
I'm like,
Washington. I think.
Man, I don't know. Can I just not pick that one?
I'm going to say it's a tie.
Yeah.
I picked Washington.
I'm gonna say
We'll come back to
Washington.
that one later. That's Monday
Washington
night
Commander
game.
skins.
You got Jets at Titans. I'm taking the Jets. I think.
Unfortunately, I'm
I
taking the
think Aaron
Jets.
Rodgers rebounds.
I think Will
He's
Levis
after a loss.
rebounds.
Aaron
I
Rodgers
think Will
usually
Levis
comes
will
out.
lose it for
I
him.
think
again.
Will Levis
Yeah,
will
I don't think their
rebound.
defense is
Our-
not the 49ers defense.
He has to, but
Our
I'm
defense
afraid.
is much better than the 49ers
Are you
defense.
crazy?
Defense is
They were-
better than the
49ers
49ers
have two
defense.
linebackers are way better than your whole team.
No, that it doesn't matter about just two. You only got
No,
two
Tennessee's
people.
defense was great. They kept.
Well, here's the thing.
They
The
kept.
offense is going to put them in a situation where the defense is going to be out there too long.
There was no offensive scoring, and
But
they
the
was
defense is used to
defensive
that.
scoring.
So
more
Yeah.
times.
How do you
Actually,
lose
the
a
Titans.
game and you don't allow an offensive touchdown on the other
Well,
side?
because you get
Because your quarterback threw it away when he
No.
should have.
Jack Gibbons missed the
Yes.
block on the punt, and then Will Levis playing hero ball instead of throwing it into the ground.
that was 7 minutes ago too.
Yeah.
Take the sack.
Yes, take the sack.
Live to play another
That's
down,
something you
come-
should learn in high school.
You got the
Should learn
Steelers
that
at
in
the
college.
Broncos. I'm going to go Steelers.
Not with Justin Fields.
They beat the Falcons, who I think are
Well,
stronger
come
than
on
the
now.
Buccaneers.
Kirk
Or the
Cousins.
Broncos.
Kirk
Cousins looked pretty decent in the first half.
And what happened after that?
I stopped watching that game. I was watching other games. I didn't have no fantasy players.
The Steelers overall are better than. I mean, Justin Fields is right now better than Bo Nix, so I guess I'll take the Steelers.
Browns and the Jags.
Steelers.
I'm taking the Jags.
Jags. I don't know
Browns,
what's wrong with
Jags,
Deshaun
Browns
Watson.
at all, and now you have a probably an issue with the quarterback again.
They had an issue with the quarterback.
Well, he's getting sued for sexual misconduct again.
It's
From
if I could, off the record, so to speak, it sort of serves them right. They go and get this guy with all these alleged sexual misconduct things against him. I know they haven't been proven in the court of law, but at the same time, I just can't. You go.
Ray
in,
Lewis
you
was
pay
accused of
all this
murdering
money,
somebody,
and
and he
hadn't
still
done it.
played.
Well, with he isn't now.
Well, but he still played
Well,
another
I'm
10
not-
years after
I'm
that.
not taking up for him. That's for him either. I'm just saying you shouldn't have given him all that money. That was stupid.
Well, but it wasn't because
That's
they
stupid.
should have given him the money. It wasn't for that reason. They should have given him because we hadn't played to that level to get that money.
Well,
But
that's
you know,
well, they didn't know for sure if he was
Jimmy
gonna get-
Haslam,
They
you
didn't
know,
know
he
if
thought
he
he
was
was.
going to get a
we'll
play.
come back to this game
Anyway.
right here because that's the Sunday night game also.
Who was
And that's
that? Chicago and
Bears and Texans or Sunday.
Tex-
Oh,
Texans.
Texans going to run away with that one.
Bears are
Take
no
the
good.
Texans.
Not
I never
offensively.
saw anything.
Not offensively, they're not.
We got the Bills and the Dolphins.
I don't know who to pick
I'm
in
going
that
with
one.
Dolphins. Home. Dolphins are at home. I think their offense is.
Dolphins.
I'm going to go with
Unless some of the 3 of their players are in jail next week.
Gotta
Evidently,
keep
they
Rico
must-
off of them. That was
think-
Rico that threw Tyreek Hill down.
I
to the
think I'm
ground.
going to go with the Dolphins.
All I can figure on that is they must have resisted arrest, or those policemen are in trouble.
The body
If they
cam.
didn't resist
The
arrest.
body cam's already come out.
I know.
I hadn't watched the video,
jerked
so I
him out of
don't
the car.
know exactly what's
But
going
once
on.
again, we don't know what he was saying, what he was doing.
It doesn't
and-
matter what he's saying.
Well, you could mouth off enough if you're part of resisting, isn't it?
No.
If he says, "I'm not getting out of the car,"
Well, if he didn't roll the window down,
if there's no
him,
lawful reason to get him out of the car,
well, they did.
what was
Well,
the
they
lawful
They
reason?
say
they
allegedly.
asked him to roll the window down because he has that mirror tent, and they couldn't see inside the car. So and they told him keep the. And
He rolled it
rolling
down. He rolled
started
it down,
rolling
then rolled it back up,
Yeah.
and then rolled it down a little bit.
But getting him out of the car is not enough
I
to
don't-
really just put him in cuffs.
Once again, I don't. Yeah, I don't see it unless he's. That's what I'm saying. Unless he's
But
resisted.
like I said, I
some
haven't
way,
watched the video, so I don't know.
And I have no.
My
reason to
my
comment.
theory on that: don't drive reckless and speed to get caught, get pulled over like that.
And then his buddies came in to try to take up for him and help
Well, his
him
buddy
out.
was in the car.
Oh well. Anyway, they got into it too, and they got Gino got. Who wants to mess with Geno Smith? Man,
Who doesn't want to mess with Geno
he's liable
Smith?
to put a block on you.
Yeah, right.
We got
Send the block.
Seahawks taking on the Patriots. I'm gonna pick
Man,
the Seahawks.
well, the Patriots did upset them. Either the Patriots are gonna be better than people
Seahawks.
thought,
Oh,
or the Bengals are
terrible.
worse.
Yeah.
One of the two. But I'm going with the Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. You got the Bengals against the
I'm still
Chiefs.
good with
Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs. They're at home.
Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Chiefs.
They will
The
have
Chiefs have
Hollywood
yet-
Brown a little bit.
The
be
Chiefs.
back.
The Chiefs have not beaten the Bengals,
Chiefs have beaten the Ravens, and
But they've not beat the
And
Bengals.
the Bengals lost this week.
but they
That's a
haven't.
good sign. The
Pat
Chiefs are
Mahomes
up.
is 0-5 against the Bengals.
And now he's going to be 0 or 1 and
Yeah, he is going to be.
right, 1 and 5.
Then we have the Raiders taking on the Ravens. I'm gonna take the Ravens
Ravens.
at home.
If the Ravens are not going to use Derrick Henry, trade him.
That first drive.
You know who
or
don't
two,
need them?
Who?
The 49ers. They got good running backs.
That's what you say now.
That first drive or two they did, but then they were in the
They had him. They didn't even have him on the field for most of the
I
game.
know, and that back toward the end of the third or fourth quarter,
You know who
fourth quarter,
I thought,
in the red zone twice, and then we never even saw Derrick
I
Henry.
said,
And that's where his strength. He's got
you know
what
4
he would-
touchdowns in the red zone. And then
you
he
know where he
running
would have
back.
benefited the most from if he went to Buffalo? Because they don't have a really number one running back.
He fit Buffalo more than he does the Ravens.
Yeah.
Well, if the
And then
Ravens would use him and use him right,
He would fit Pittsburgh.
did it?
He would fit almost anywhere except Baltimore.
If Lamar hadn't had success, and
Baltimore and maybe Philly.
if he hadn't had success Sunday, I know they lost, but if he hadn't had success in his running, he'd be criticized. He did rookie stuff. He did Levitt. So he's going to do what Malik Willis stuff. He's going to take off running every chance.
And nobody's that bad.
Of course, but
Nobody is that
Lamar
bad.
was able to turn those runs into good stuff.
No, but Lamar's always been that way,
he
though.
I know, but he just ran too much.
And our Monday night
When he
game
had
is
Derrick Henry.
Monday night game is.
But he's got to be on the
Birds.
field.
Do you know this? The Monday night game is going to be for the Birds. It's the Falcons and the Eagles.
Eagles.
I'm going to go Eagles at home.
Eagles.
Kirk Cousins, I don't trust him.
Well, they were favored.
Derek
against the
Carr did good, though.
Steelers,
And you saw how they played.
but I picked the Steelers.
Yeah, he did all right.
Who did you pick in that game?
I can't remember.
I know you missed a lot.
Only missed half.
Who
I only
won the
missed
game?
one. So I know who I picked this last week. All
won-
the winners.
Who won
except
that?
for one.
Who won that game?
The Steelers won.
That's who I picked.
Oh, let me go back. Let me go back and
I had
get my pick.
14 wins. Is the Bengals, and it was the
Malachi, who are you wrestling this coming Saturday
All right,
night?
So I'm gonna tell you this. These were my
Yeah.
pick'ems from last week. Well, I picked the Ravens to beat the Chiefs. That didn't happen. Picked the Packers to beat the Eagles. That didn't happen. I picked the Falcons over the Steelers. That didn't happen. I picked the Bills. I picked the Titans. I picked the Bengals. I picked the
And,
Texans, Dolphins, Saints,
Malachi, Luke says it doesn't matter who you wrestle because you're probably
Cowboys,
going to
Seahawks.
lose.
And I picked the Jets to beat the 49ers. And that didn't happen. Aaron Rodgers looked pedestrian.
the monster known as Malachi.
Uh-oh.
He is
knocking on the door.
It is
the odds are that whoever he's wrestling, he is going, if not victorious, he's still going to leave him laying in the middle of the ring. If somehow they, like at our show, if Dewey manages to get a pinfall or something on him, get a win over him, he won't leave the ring walking.
He should have left the ring.
They'll be carrying him out
after he threw the powder in Malachi's eyes at the last show, but he had to sit around and talk, and then Malachi left him laying.
Well, it is about time for us to go.
Oh, can we say who won their fantasy games? I won my fantasy football game. And I'm bragging a little bit because I lost almost every one of them last year, and it felt good.
I
to
lost
win.
my fantasy football game.
My quarterbacks are not that good.
And I know
But
that.
I think I'm ranked higher than you are, aren't I? I'm number 10.
We're still both 0-1,
But I'm number
so it
10.
doesn't
Are
even
you number
matter.
12 or 11?
We're 0-1. It doesn't even
Who's
matter.
number 11 and 12?
That's where I was last year.
Actually, let's see.
And Andrew, he won his game. He was last place last year, and I was next to last.
All right,
So
the standing.
I'm just, once again, I don't want to
Tim
make you guys feel
Minor.
bad because I know what it feels like. We put too
Tim
much
Minor
stock in
is
fantasy. But
number
it hurts.
11,
I'm
and I
number
am
10.
number 9.
what am I?
I'm number 10.
And Rusty is number 4.
I'm number 10.
And I
No,
had
you're
the,
not.
I
Yeah,
had
I
the
am.
No,
fourth
you're not.
most points.
Now,
Too.
what that, you over there lying. I tell you what.
We're both 0-1, so it don't even matter.
Where's Andrew?
Uh,
He's the Bucking Bronx or something.
No, I thought he was the. Oh,
Anyways,
he changed his name.
It is time for us
no,
to
he's
go.
No, Andrew is
So
the Chiefs.
for Rusty the Ref,
Which Andrew are you? Oh,
for Rusty the
Oh,
Ref
sorry.
and Rico Suave, we're going to say good night. Make sure to be out at RWF on September
And hope
21st.
to see you Saturday
Bell
night.
time 8:00 or
Tighten
7
up.
o'clock. Doors open at 6. And we'll probably talk to you. We'll see you one more time before the show. We'll have a show live stream probably Monday of next week. But until then, this is the voice, Timothy Miner, saying good night.
Good night.